I've audited sales pipeline for companies across the US and Canada, different industries, different team size, different CRMs, and almost every single time I find the same 5 failures. Today I walk you through all 5 so you can check your own pipeline before I have to. Quick context on how I audit. I don't start by asking what your process should be. I start by pulling the data and watching what actually happens to a deal from creation to close. The gap between what people think happens and what the data shows, that gap is where all 5 of these failures live. Failure 1. No single source of truth. Leads live in the CRM, but also in a spreadsheet that SDR team trusts more. The same company gets created as 3 different accounts. Nobody agrees which numbers is real, and in the next executive meeting, sales says one pipeline number, finance says another. This isn't a data entry problem, it's a design problem. If there is more than one place a rep can enter a lead, you will always end up with more than one truth. Failure 2. Vanilla pipeline stages. I open pipeline and see 12 stages, and deal sitting negotiation for 4 months without moving. The stage name describes what the seller wishes was happening, not what's actually happening. A good stage has exit criteria, a specific observable event that moves a deal forward. If a stage doesn't have that, it's not a stage, it's a mood. Failure 3. Bad handoffs. This is the most expensive one and the easiest to miss. A lead gets market qualified by marketing and then sits for 6 days before a rep even looks at it. A deal closes and then sits for 3 weeks before a customer success knows the account exists. Every handoff between teams needs an owner and a clock. No owner, no SLA, the deal just waits. Failure 4. Forecasting built on hope, not data. I ask a rep why a deal is 8%, and the answer is I have a good feeling about it. That's not a forecast. That's a guess with a percentage sign. A real forecast ties probability to this stage, and stage to exit criteria. If your forecast can't explain itself using data already in the CRM, it's not a forecasting system, it's a vibe. And failure 5. Automation patching a broken process. This one's counterintuitive. Automation is usually the fix, not the problem. But I regularly find workflows built specifically to hide a mess. An automation that silently reassigns leads because routing is broken, instead of fixing routing. Automating a broken process doesn't fix it, it just makes the mess run faster and become invisible. Here's the pattern behind all 5. None of them are technology problems. Every of them is a design problem wearing a technology costume. You can buy the best CRM on the market and still have all 5 failures on day 1 because the 2 didn't design your process. You did, by accident, one quick fix at a time. If you recognize 2 or 3 of these in your own pipeline, that's completely normal. That's what an audit is for. Next week, I show you AI lead scoring with Cloud and Salesforce, step by step. Subscribe. This is RevOps Weekly.